Hi everyone, here's another live for you. Enjoy. Hello everyone, it's Rebecca here. How are you? So it is a cold, wet, rainy day here on the Gold Coast, and what we feel like when the weather is like that, yummy, yummy soup. So that's what I'm making. Oh, has anyone made pasta e fagioli before or Italian bean soup? Let me know. Or let me know what your favourite soup is to make or to eat. That's another thing I'd love to know. All right, so I think I've got everything organised today. And, it's raining everywhere. Hey, Jade. I wanted to just share with you, I was very fortunate enough to be part of a photo shoot. And as a thank you from head office, received a mix shop voucher. So I'm still trying to get this angle right for the camera here. Just let me know on Instagram too. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me okay. I have set the microphone up on there today just to see if that is better. So yes, a voucher meant I could buy a couple of things that I've wanted but hadn't yet bought. And one of them is this. So every time I do my lives, I'm sure you're all familiar with my very well-loved juicer that is starting to look a little bit rusty in places. I thought, I'm putting the new one from the mix shop in here. So this is a stainless steel one. Isn't it gorgeous? So I'm really excited about that. Not that I need juicing today, but I just wanted to show you because the box arrived today. And the other new thing that I didn't have to add to my rose gold collection is the brownie pan. So I've seen lots of people making brownies in this, and the wonderful thing is they come out individual size. You don't have to go cutting it up. Hello everyone. So this is the new addition to my already bursting at the seams rose gold collection up in the pantry. I'm very excited because I know brownies are a bit of a favorite in our house. Nobody likes brownies here, do they, Emily? She's not listening. She's got her earplugs in. So I'll be giving this a run with some yummy brownies very soon. Kira, excellent. So you've got it. And Chris, you've got it too. Excellent, excellent. All right. So, guys, we're going to get started cooking. So my two new items I'm very excited about are my beautiful new stainless steel juicer and my mix shop brownie pan. So let me put the brownie pan up in the cupboard for the minute because we're not making brownies today. What we are doing today, I've got to find a space to put it. This is the problem when you have such a fantastic company that makes all these wonderful products. You need to find places to put them all. All right, let's get started on the soup. I'll deal with that later. How is everyone? Tell me, I've seen a pumpkin soup come up in the comments. Tell me in the comments, what's your favourite soup? Tell me. So this is the recipe I'm doing. It literally says Italian bean soup, pasta e fagioli. Now, I know there's a few variations of this recipe. And in fact, it used to be a recipe that they did for demos back in the TM31 days, I believe. Power went out. Oh, Jade. Oh, my God, I hate it when the power goes out, don't you? Chicken and brown rice soup. Oh, is that quirky one? That is amazing. Gee, that's another one on the list. I must make that again. Pumpkin. Tomato. You can't beat tomato soup and a toasty, right? Is that not one of the most delicious things? All right, so we're going to hit start cooking. And the first thing it wants is 120 grams of brown onions, quartered. So that's roughly the size of one giant onion. I'm not adverse to adding a little extra onion to things. I do love my flavour, as most people who follow me know. Oh, that's a bowl that's had a pre-clean. Let me just switch that out for a clean bowl. Hit tear on the scales and start weighing in. So, come on Instagram, catch up. What are your favourite soups? I only love pumpkin. Haven't tried it in the thermo yet, Jade. There's a cheat sheet on my Instagram. I know you follow me there too. In the cheat sheets, there is a cheat sheet there for variations of pumpkin soup as well. So, num. Chicken and potato soup, cream of mushroom. My grandmother loved that cream of mushroom soup. I used to make that for her quite often and take it over. It's a very lovely soup. If you like mushrooms, not me. I'm not a fan of fungi. As anyone who knows me knows. I think half of this mushroom is a bit sad, so I'll use the part that I can and throw out the rest. My all-time favourite soup, I would still say, has to be the potato and leek. And I love the potato and leek soup that is part of the velouté dinner. So if you're familiar with the chicken velouté recipe, the soup element of that is my favourite. And there's zero dairy. It is so creamy and zero dairy in it. It's literally stock, potatoes and leeks, stock, water, onion, garlic, etc. It is divine. Yeah, can you just... I'm live. I don't want it. Put it in the sink. Put it somewhere. So, chicken and leek risotto is a big winner here too. We love that. But yes. You must try pumpkin soup. Yes, look, I tell you, if anyone wants a good recipe for pumpkin soup, Tiffany, the consultant on my team, who is Tiffany Jane Creates on Instagram, she has a really good pumpkin soup recipe that she does all the time. And it's not just pumpkin. I think she puts potatoes, sweet potato, carrot, everything in it. My favourite pumpkin soup has to be roasting all the veggies first. Anyone else? Do you like roasting the veggies first? Thai ones, that nice. I love roasted pumpkin and then that made into soup. I love the caramelised flavours. Big fan. Yep, the basic cookbook one is absolutely fine. And like I said, on my Instagram, in my little highlights, in the cheat sheets, you'll find a cheat sheet there on how to add different flavours to your pumpkin soup. So Asian flavours, etc. This says 1 garlic clove. I'm pretty happy with the size of that one, but I might add another because, you know, garlic is life. And that was one thing that was very remiss of me when I made the chicken noodle soup the other night, to not think of adding garlic to that, blows me away. And it was definitely the flavour that I was missing. It was delicious, but it definitely missed that. Yes, roast or pop it in the air fryer. If you've got an air fryer, chuck all your veggies into the air fryer and just give them a bit of a roast first. Here's another thing I do. Yeah, I'm happy with these garlic cloves. They're amazing, aren't they? They're good size. All right, so garlic's in. Now, it wanted 50 grams of bacon, lard and smoked and diced. Guys, I cheated. I went to the supermarket today and I just bought diced bacon. The reason is it's coming up to end of pay month. So we're on a budget, very much so. So this was the cheapest option. I went with it. So don't hate on me for getting those, but I really wish I could have afforded to get the other type of bacon. And because of it, I'm going to add a little extra because I feel like these are such little tiny bits of bacon, even though it says only 50 grams. Hang on, a bit escaped the bowl. Let me grab those bits so we don't waste them. Oh, that went down the hole. It can stay down there now. That one there. All right, some olive oil. So obviously we're going to be chopping all this up, I'm guessing, next. I've not made this one before, but I've heard nothing but rave reviews of it, so it was time to give it a go. This was what I was excited about. I got to go to the garden and raid the fresh herbs. So some rosemary. I thoroughly recommend to anyone out there who has a Thermomix, get yourself a little bit of a herb garden happening. It will save you a ton of money. And a lot of herbs are pretty much just stick in the ground, ignore them, and they just do their thing. Rosemary and thyme are two I definitely know through experience that you just leave them alone and they do their thing, and they're just such lovely flavours. Always love it. I love my the smell of my hands when I'm dealing with garlic and herbs. Oh, love it. I know some people find that revolting, but I love it. Would have done the same. Yeah, that's it. Budget dictates what you can afford at the shops, right? Now, had it been payday, I probably would have gone and bought a lovely big, thick piece of bacon from the butcher's and cut it into nice proper chunks. So, Chris, you've killed the rosemary. Apparently, rosemary grows well in the gardens of strong women. You're a guy, so maybe it's not for you. All right, so rosemary and thyme are in. We need the lid now. Here's one here. Putting that on, and we're going to chop that, yes, for 5 seconds. And then hitting the preview button. We're going to scrape that down, and then we do a bit of cooking there. So that's nice and easy. I love that we can look ahead and see what's coming up next. That is always such a win for me. All right, so put all these, look at these garlic skins. These garlic cloves were beautiful. I got these from a fruit shop the other day. I do find the fruit shops sell nicer garlic than the actual supermarkets all of the time. All right. Very rare to get good garlic at the supermarket. All right. Get rid of that because I've got some veggies to chop up, I'm guessing, while this is done. So, yep, all chopped up. Grab a spatula out of there. Scrape that down because now we're going to saute that. So, scrape, scrape, scrape. And sugar and basket instead goes on top. And there we go, 3 minutes. So, hitting the preview, we want 60 grams of carrot cut into pieces, 60 grams of celery cut into pieces, and the beans you need to rinse and drain. So I've done that off camera. These are just Italian butter beans. They actually had on the tin the word Fagioli, which I'm sure is the word for bean. So I picked up those ones. I think it is a different type of bean name, but look, beans are beans. So I'm going to just, now it doesn't say specific, it's not going to chop that up. So have your veggies cut to how you would like them to be in the soup. So to be honest, I probably could have got the cutter out and sliced these up, but I'm not averse to using my nice sharp knife and doing a bit of cutting by hand anyway. I missed a tiny little bit of time there. I'm going to pulse that in rather than waste it. All right, so celery and carrot, just like that. So these are nice organic carrots. I don't know about you guys, but I actually do like to spend just that little, maybe $1 more on the organic carrots. I find they're just a little bit sweeter, a bit nicer. Sometimes, just depends. I haven't had, really, hand on heart, can't say I've had a more delicious carrot than I had when I lived in the UK. It was always sweet carrots over there. And I do love me a carrot. I'm probably doing more than the 60 grams, but I like a bit of veg. And I think what I might do actually is quarter these so they're nice little pieces of carrot in the soup. Yeah, why not? Strong attitude could count, Chris, yes. Did you get your box today from Miss Megan, I wonder? What a day. The weather has been horrific. Tell me where you're coming from. If you're watching live, whereabouts are you in the world? I had the most beautiful comment yesterday from someone in America, thanking me for inspiring them. I so love that. I love that we are a worldwide community. Thermomix. And I know I've inspired people from other countries to purchase a Thermomix, so that's pretty cool. Sometimes wish we were worldwide sellers. Lismore, Melbourne, Zimbabwe. Oh, welcome. Adelaide, Albury. Oh, you be chilly down in Albury. I love that part of the world. I love the border, and I love Bright and Mount Beauty, those areas. I used to go skiing a lot with my mum and dad when I was a kid, down to, what's it called now? Falls Creek. I was going to say Feathertop, but that was the lodge we used to stay at. It was wonderful. Albury too! There you go, Zach. There's a buddy. A thermo buddy. It's a beautiful part of the world down that way. We live in a stunning country with some very pretty places indeed. All right, that's that done. Same to me. Now next we're putting in the carrots and that celery. Now I'm just going to halve these giant little things of celery here. I think it looks nicer. Remember, you eat with your eyes as well. So have a think about what you're doing. When you're putting your ingredients in, how would you like it to look when you've got that finished result with the veggies? So I'm just making them a bit smaller pieces so that it looks nice, right? So I'm just going to, because I know the celery is next. So I've gone over with both. I'm not upset about that because I love my veggies. So there's my beans. Yeah, double the amount of beans. I thought I'm going to have more, and I'm not unhappy about that either. Turn speeds. Oh, it is chopping it up. Oh, my bad. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to chop it. I'm going to keep going. I want it chunky. Is that wrong? It's probably not the proper recipe, but I want it a little chunky. Again, as I say to everyone, these recipes are guided. They're not the law. Hello, Ireland. We are blessed, aren't we? What I'm cooking is what is on the board. It is Italian bean soup, pasta fagioli. All right, so we're going to have double the tomatoes, are we? Oh, no, it worked out to be exactly 160 out of a 400-gram tin. That's a bit appalling, isn't it? Right, a litre of water. I'm going to use said tin so I get all that nice tomato juice out. Right. And more. This is going to be a really lovely hearty soup. And we're full bowl too, so that's wonderful. Okay, now the next thing is vegetable stock cube. Generally, when a recipe mentions stock cubes, it's a UK recipe. So, no, I don't have a bird. That's just nature. If you are not making your vegetable stock paste, remember, I've told you all before, we cannot be friends because this is the absolute punch of flavour for all your food. So that amount that I just took out there of the jar, that is equivalent to one shop-bought stock cube, okay? Stock can be made with all the offcuts of your veggies, all the bits you're about to throw in the bin, all your leaves of your celery that you won't want to eat, or maybe you do. All these things can be made into our stock paste. Vegetable will cover all the stocks, but there is chicken and meat as well. It's really lovely to have on hand rather than buying these Tetra Packs, which aren't great for the environment, etc. Make your stock, people. It is a no-brainer. 20 minutes of cooking, and that's that. So, while it's doing that, I'm going to go and relax because you know what? I can. So this is the beauty of a Thermomix. The next step of it is going to be to add in the pasta. I couldn't find whatever that says. I just got little elbows because the picture looked kind of like that. But pasta's pasta. So we're going to put the pasta in with some salt, pepper, put the simmering basket on, and we're going to cook it for as long as the pasta will need cooking. So I'll be adding on another 8 minutes of cooking time, and then we will all be sitting down to enjoy a delicious, hearty, beautiful meal. So, guys, remember, the price increase is coming on the 10th of July. Do not pay the same amount of money for the same appliance after the 10th of July. Get in now and please reach out if I can be of any help at all. I think I'll finish the recording there because the actual adding in of pasta is not rocket science. After that, we're going to be moving along and leaving it to stand for 5 minutes and dividing it up and sprinkling it with some beautiful Parmesan cheese. This is Parmesan cheese I actually grated with my cutter, so magic. Oh, that's great. I love it when people say I'm adding this to the list of things to make. Love, love, love. All right, Instagram. I'll be saving this, of course, and replaying it later with a picture of the end result for dinner and sharing it to my YouTube and also Facebook. So please reach out if I can be of any help, and I'll catch you again later. Okay, needless to say, we thoroughly enjoyed this meal, and it will be on at least a few more times over winter. It was hearty and delicious, simple, all the good things, and plenty of time to go and relax and do something else. I love those recipes.